This woman fainted at 10,000 meters above the ground. Her body slowly slid downward. Just as she was about to fall, Amelia suddenly woke up. She tried to grab the rope, but it was too late. She fell straight down. When she opened her eyes again, she realized she was still hanging in the air. The safety rope had saved her. But the danger was far from over. She was suspended midair, her hands frozen and unable to grip. She couldn't hold on much longer. She shouted for help, but her partner inside the basket had also passed out. She had to rely on herself to get back in. She wrapped her legs around the rope to prevent slipping. Then, using all her strength, she began swinging her body, hoping to build enough momentum to return to the basket. After several tries, she finally grabbed the rope hanging from the basket. Holding on tightly, she climbed back inside, but the crisis wasn't over. They were still at 13,000 meters. Her partner was unconscious due to lack of oxygen. She had to save him quickly. The vent valve of the balloon was covered in ice and couldn't be opened. She had to climb up and open it manually. With no tools, she had to do it barehanded. It was extremely dangerous, but she had no choice. After climbing for an unknown amount of time, she reached the edge of the balloon. The top was still some distance away, and her hands were completely frozen. She reached for a side rope, but it was too far. She nearly fell. Hanging in midair and struggling to breathe, she began to feel sleepy. But thinking of her unconscious teammate, she forced herself awake. She grabbed the side rope with all her strength and pulled herself up again. The balloon was still rising. She had to act fast. She tied the rope around her waist to avoid falling. Then she started climbing again. Each step was slow and careful. After what felt like an eternity, she reached the top. She used her elbow to hit the valve, but the ice was too thick. It wouldn't budge. She stood up despite the danger, gripped the rope, and kicked the valve with all her strength. It worked. To keep the valve from freezing again, she removed her shoelaces and wedged the shoe in place. As the valve released air, the balloon began to descend. Her partner slowly regained consciousness. Amelia collapsed inside the basket. Her teammate treated her frostbitten hands with alcohol. Suddenly, snow began to fall. Just as they were enjoying the view, another unexpected event occurred.